Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to show you how to make my Italian bread because this is a favorite recipe of mine and I just wanted to share it because why not? If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. I'm going to be linking the recipe down below, of course. I'll write it down. I'll write down the directions in case I wasn't clear enough on something. I hope you enjoy the video. You can see it is just very nice loaf of bread. It is very beautiful bread and I wanted to show it with you. So I hope you enjoy and I hope you make it too. Okay, I have gotten everything uncapped, set up on the counter so I can show you. We are going to start off with 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then we are going to do 1 cup of warm milk. 1.5 cups of warm water. And then we are going to do 2 packages of yeast. Dump that in. Now on top of that, I'm going to do 6 cups of bread flour. And here comes to the fun part, what kind of makes it an Italian-y bread. Just like this, you can make just regular white bread, but we're going to be mixing these spices to kind of jazz it up. So we're going to do a teaspoon of Italian. Naturally, it's Italian bread. We're going to do a teaspoon of thyme. We are going to do a teaspoon of rosemary. And I just like to put rosemary in the palm of my hand and kind of crush it a little bit. I find that helps. We are going to do a teaspoon of onion powder. It's a little over, it's fine. We are going to do, I usually try to use garlic powder, but I'm out of garlic powder. So I'm using garlic salt. That's fine, I think. And then we are going to do a very important step in this to help with the flavor is salt. You can use onion salt and garlic salt as well, but if you don't like things super salty, then just use the powders. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of salt. It's very important. And then, I'm going to close this, hold on. Also, we got to get 2 tablespoons of butter. That's probably over 2, but I don't care. Okay, I will be right back when I go get my stand mixer. Alrighty, I have got it in my stand mixer. I am going to now turn it on. I'm going to wait until it gets to a springy... Oh, I'll just turn it off. I'm going to wait until it gets to a springy type consistency. I'll show you here in a minute. And then I will show you what to do next. So keep mixing. Keep mixing it till it gets to a specific consistency here. Gotta wait. Alright, you see how it is right now? Let me turn the light on. It's not quite there yet, so we're gonna keep mixing. Oh, hold on. That was my bad. I turned on a button. I'm gonna kick up the speed a little bit. And wait until it gets to a consistency where it can bounce off your finger without sticking. Alright, let's touch it. See that? It's not ready yet. Turn it back on. Almost there. Sometimes you have to add more flour. Sometimes not. See, I got a little flour up here. I had to add more. I don't know. It solely depends on where you're at. But I don't think I have to add more flour to this. I gotta mix it just a little bit longer. Perfect. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a timer for 8 minutes, and I'm going to let this mix this for 8 minutes, now that it is the right consistency that we want it. And I am going to then put it in a bowl and let it rise for 1 hour. So, I will show you the end result of that here in a minute. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to set a timer for 8 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like. And then I'm going to let it rise. Alright. Okay, as you can see now, stand mixer is off. I got her put away. We have this very lovely ball of nice soft dough. I am going to take this dough out now and put it in an oiled bowl. I am going to pop it in the oven and allow it to rise in a warm oven, fairly warm, for about an hour. So I will be back with you, and then I will show you the next step. Okay, I have gotten it risen. I thudded it down when I put it down, so it sank a little, but it done well. I'm going to punch my dough down just a little bit and start to remove it from the bowl for the next stage. Now I kind of like to maneuver it into a ball, just kind of like this. Nothing too fancy. Doesn't require a lot of effort. And I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to leave this side in the bowl. And I'm going to work with this side. Now I'm going to just try to kind of make it into a makeshift rectangle. I might need flour, I might not, but I'm going to roll it to get rid of all of these air bubbles. Like that. And I'm going to fold it and just kind of roll it like that. And now we have a not so pretty looking loaf. I'm going to get a very loved loaf pan and put it in. Now for this, I'm going to get some olive oil. Spread it in on top of that. There we go. This will help the crust of the bread keep its moisture. And if you want, this isn't necessary, but if you want a nice color, I would suggest some smoked paprika on top. It also helps with a little bit of the flavor. And I like how it looks. And I always like to put a little bit of Italian seasoning on top of it as well, because I want to look healthy. I know it's lame, but there's that. And I am going to do the other one the same way. Oh, no, wait a minute. There we go. Alright, I'm going to roll this out. Now I'm going to put this in, I'm going to put that one in the warm oven, and I am going to let it rise for 30 minutes. I will be right back to show you the next step we have to do before we turn the oven on. Okay, it's done rising, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 3 slits down the bread for a for steam. It's basically, it's hard to explain. It's like so that steam can escape while it's baking. So you're going to do 3 nice slits down the bread. This isn't the best knife for the job, but it'll work. I'll go grab the other loaf. Put 3 slits down the bread to help it when it steams in the oven. I have got the oven on for 375 degrees, 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and I am going to bake it for maybe 40 to 45 minutes. I will bake it for 40, check it, and then see if it needs an extra 5, because sometimes it does. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the oven now. I will be right back, and I will show you the final results of the Italian bread. Alright, I have gotten the bread out of the oven. It took me about 43 minutes. I have a nice, it's beautiful golden color. I would suggest probably rotating it mid-through if you have a strong oven. I didn't have to do that. Over here you can see it's a very nice loaf of bread. It's very soft. It is very good bread too, especially if you make garlic bread with spaghetti. This would go amazing with spaghetti. We actually do make it with spaghetti. Okay, ask it for a friend. It would go good with that stuff. Yeah, it's just a very beautiful loaf of bread, and I wanted to share it with the world. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you try it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you, and God bless you.